Hello there, everyone. Samurai TheAndrata here, and welcome back to episode 6 of our FTB University Let's Play series. Where today, as you can see, we're having fun with the Epic Fight mod. We're getting a storage scanner set up, doing all kinds of fun things. So yeah, let's get started. Welcome back to Casa TheAndrata, folks, where today we are going to work on a few things. In between episodes here, I have gone out and have been fighting some mobs. And let me tell you, these new mob mechanics from this Epic Fight mod it can be a little bit challenging sometimes. I haven't tried the whole, switch modes and everything like that. Just because I'm on the hunt for ender pearls, so I've been running around killing endermen as best I can. But yeah, it's pretty interesting. I like this epic fight mod. It's pretty cool. It just changes the dynamic of fighting and everything. Minecraft's combat mechanics are a little bit of a pain sometimes, so it's kind of cool to get something a little bit different. But I've gone through and killed a few things until my sword broke, so I don't have a sword anymore. But I was able to end up finding 5 endermen, and luckily each one of them dropped an ender pearl. So bam, we have 5 ender pearls. It's the best luck I've ever had with ender pearls. We also got some gunpowder, string, zombie flesh, and all of that good stuff. Plus, we're at 41 levels, which is pretty darn decent. I am going to need to work on food soon because fighting those endermen is no joke, to be honest with you. The endermen are probably the worst. Their kicking mechanics and all that stuff it's a pain, and it's a little frightening, really, too. Real quick, someone had mentioned that in the enriched iron, it was shown potentially there was a weird coal. I just want to check and see. Block of charcoal, coal dust, coal, charcoal dust, and charcoal. Okay. Someone said maybe it was tiny coal, and then you could use tiny coal to do this. And it would go into the enrichment chamber, and you can get 8 out of each piece of coal of the carbon. But no, yeah. So no, it's coal coke, which is what I figured, and I'm pretty sure that's what I commented, was that it might be coal coke. But it is what it is. Our mine has been doing fairly well here. We have quite a bit of iron, 89 iron. We haven't been getting so much of the gold, some copper. We're getting a lot of zinc from Create, which we really don't need zinc from Create, but that's okay. Vintium ore. Have not gotten any diamonds. I think this is still the first diamond that I put into this, as well as the emerald. So I'm a little concerned that we're not getting diamonds. We kind of got lucky at the start and got a bunch, and now we're getting like none. Let's go ahead and turn this off real quick. Yeah, if you look, I'm not gonna be able to mouse over to it, but it does show diamond ore in the 1, 2, 3, 4th row, first column, and then it shows emerald ore in the 3rd from the bottom row, 4th column. Yeah, so emeralds and diamonds are on the list. We're just not getting lucky with them. And we haven't gotten any more. I'm sorry, we've gotten more coal. We have 238 coal in here. This guy's still running, doing its thing, so we're doing pretty darn good. Today's episode, I want to go ahead and get started up and get set up with a storage scanner. So we can access all of our inventory here from one block, which would be kind of nice. I don't know if this needs power. Well, infusing bonus, reduced power consumption. So yes, it does use power. So we'll probably set up another coal generator just for this until we can get some kind of centralized power going on for us. But then we can access all of our chests from one central location. And I believe this can do crafting as well. Maybe we might dive into getting the solar generator and stuff set up in the wind generator too if we end up having the time, but I do want to check out this iron tachi from the Epic Fight mod. It is a quest to create one of these weapons here. We also have there's books, and obviously we've run into those. There are knuckle dusters. You can go out and go fight with your knuckles. There's daggers, which have high attack speed. Yeah, impact, but it can only hit 1 enemy per swing. This is a slower attack speed, but it can hit 3 enemies per swing. And then there's also the golden long swords. But there's also spears. I didn't notice this. Armor negation in 4 enemies, but this is a slow attack speed. Okay. And then there's great swords, which is even slower attack speed. Goodness gracious. Oh, and a katana? There's just a straight katana. So you got to make I can't make a katana though. There's no recipe for this. To make a katana, you use a katana to enchant it with stuff, but there's no recipe. So I'm going to assume you probably have to find katanas out in the world. That's cool though. If you sheath a katana, and then after 5 seconds, it'll be strengthened. So it's like you're like a samurai. You have it, and you're like, it's in your. You guys can't see me. I'm doing the thing, but it's on your belt, and you're like, and then you pull it out, and you kill the dude. Yeah, sound effects from TheAndrata today. But we can make an iron tachi, which is pretty cool. So let's go ahead and grab some of our iron. I need a few sticks, and by a few, I mean one. This, and then it was this. Bam. It kind of makes sense. It's like a sword that curves, sword that curves. And there we go. So now we have an iron tachi, which looks pretty cool. I like that. So we can swing it. And then if we go into combat mode, it says we're supposed to have a power move available to us. So let's check it out. First off, holding this looks pretty darn sweet, if I do say so myself. And I do say so myself. I like the look of this. So we swing it. That's pretty darn cool. Now, if we hold down the button, it says we're supposed to have a power move, but I'm holding and nothing is happening. Let's go ahead and check out. So if we go into our quests, we do have, let's go ahead and collect our drawer controller quest. So this one is going to reward us a drawer controller slave. And what the drawer controller slave does is essentially, let's get out of that mode. If we place this, so like say, for example, we were to build this storage out and we were to come to this corner here and we wanted to put drawers, expand this way. If we were to put a drawer here, yes, it would work, but we wouldn't be able to see the drawer because, we're going to have one, we're going to have a drawer here. And if we have one here, you're not going to be able to see or really access that drawer, right? If you were to put a drawer controller slave, though, it will bridge that gap for you. So these drawers will still be connected to the drawer controller, but you don't have to have a physical drawer here that you can't really access. Make sense? Let's use our Paxel for this because it's kind of worthless, really. It can't do much other than, breaking everything. But yeah, okay. So that is the drawer controller and the drawer controller slave. Let's see what else we have. AE2, I don't really, like I said, I don't want to collect this yet because we haven't really dove into this. Yes. And I'm not ready to dive into AE2 just yet. Tinker's Construct, we've done something. Oh, we got slime. That gives us an ender slime cake. I don't know what that does. Sky slimes are found in sky slime islands. Ender slimes are ender slime islands. Coagulated blood isn't, but you get it from damaging mobs or yourself in the smeltery. E-core drops from orange slimes in the nether, earth slime islands, and clay. Oh, clay islands. They spawn terra cubes that drop clay. Never knew that. Tinkers is a thing. Though at this point, I'm like, oh, Tinkers has armor again? I was unaware. I didn't know this. I'm like, I don't know if I want to dive into Tinkers because we dive into Tinkers for weaponry, which is cool, but I kind of like this iron tachi that we have here. We can maybe upgrade it going forward. Anyway, if we look over here, special attacks and skills, this is where we have our stuff. So we found some skill books. We've learned that, and then it tells us to make a thing. But this says every melee weapon has a special attack. This is a melee weapon, should have a special attack. Depending on what type of weapon it is. Hold P while hovering over the item to see its special attack as well as its other stats. As you deal damage, the bottom right of your screen will show a number. That number is your progress percentage to be able to use it. So you have to attack things in order to be able to use the special attack. Now let's hover over this and press P and see what this does. Okay. Stun the target with the elbow and slash them. So you're taking your elbow and you're bashing them in the face and then you slash at them. Depending on the number of enemies hit by the first attack, it'll strike up to 2 times. When you elbow, you'll do 1 damage and it'll apply a long stun. And then each strike does 11 damage, 50% armor negation, 2.5 impact, and can hit 5 enemies per swing. And it applies a short stun. Okay, cool. We're getting crafty here with our swords and stuff. It's like I'm playing Dark Souls or something like that. Or what's the new game that just came out? Elden Ring. I'm not a Souls game kind of person. It is not my vibe, but I do love watching other people play Souls. but just me, I get too frustrated, too impatient when you have to fight a boss, 65 times or more to be able to, beat it. It's not my idea of fun. But I like I said, I enjoy watching other people play those kind of games. Well, since I don't have any enemies here, we do got some pigs. Maybe. Where you at, buddy? You got a hat on. Yeah, yeah. Where's my percentage? Oh, I have to be in this mode. Darn it. Let's see. We have some more pigs over here. Let's go pop over here. Also, how do we look? Yeah. Take your sword. Now, what happens if we... What is sheathing our sword look like? I don't know how to do that either. But I'm going to come at this pig and... Yeah. Okay, we're at 40%. Yes, I want to see what the special attack looks like. Oh, I killed the fly. Okay, we can do the special attack. Let's take this pig out over here. Oh, we can take out the bear. Yes, we would get revenge on the bear. Not that the bear really did anything to us, but yeah. Oh, I thought he would die from one hit. How much damage did that bear do to us? Quite a bit, to be honest with you. I thought he would die from one hit. It's a special attack. And then it said it was supposed to stun him. So I was like, oh yeah, we're good. No, we were not good. What? Here. All right, I said I wasn't going to use this mod, but it's actually kind of fun to fight this way. The only problem with fighting this way is, mobs gang up on you. I don't know how well that's going to work. It does, damage more than one mob at a time. But, yeah. What does sheathing it look like? Is that just putting it away, or is there a button for this? Let's go ahead and options, controls, epic. The skill editor doesn't have a button, and yeah, so let's open up the skill editor, and we'll set this to apostrophe. Goodness gracious, everything's used. Semicolon. So we can do dodge. And we have technician. Okay, so you can have one of these things at a time. And I remember that was shift, where we can roll. And we have our stamina in the bottom right. That determines how often we can roll. Okay, cool. All right, let's go back and get out of this mode. B, let's go do some work. We played around. We had some fun. Now we gotta get going. We gotta get some work done. Can't just run around playing with our sword all episode. Okay, cool. So that takes care of the iron tachi. So let's go ahead and get this storage scanner, and we're also going to get another coal generator going. Just because, like I said, it's good to have. We're going to have dedicated power for this. So we need iron. We need gold. We need gold nuggets. We need more gold nuggets. We're going to need a little bit of lapis so we can get some dye. We're going to need another ingot or nugget. Sorry. We're going to want 2 of you. And then we're going to need 2 of our ender pearls, I believe, for this storage scanner. Yes, we also need some redstone torches. I've never ever used the storage scanner, by the way, so I don't know what this is going to really entail for us, but I want to try it out because I've never used it before. It's always good to have, or early game storage access in a different kind of way. So what say we replace one of these furnaces with our coal gen, pick all that stuff up, tiny coal. We'll replace this with our coal generator, and then we will put the osmium paxel here because we're going to want to make sure we can feed this with coal, but we're not going to need it all the time. So we'll put this here, and then maybe can we get a lever on this, and then is it redstone toggleable so it can turn off? Is there a button? Yes, redstone on to activate. Yes, if I put the coal in here, it's not going to do anything, so we can actually turn this off when we don't need to. Preferably I'd probably want to turn this off if I could. That way it doesn't, this can back stuff and burn the coal, and this doesn't burn through its energy when we're there. But I'd have to move it down a block, and we probably aren't going to be using this for terribly too long. So, okay, so how do you work here, buddy? It says we're supposed to be able to, radius the scanner will use to find storages. Bam, 20. Okay, you found storages. Okay, we probably don't need you to be that far. Oh, and it's actually 20 blocks. It's picking up the stuff all the way out there. So let's just do all of these chests, coal generator, furnace. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so 5 from here. Okay, cool. 6. Okay, so you are finding the stuff. Oh, and I can see what's in here. Okay. How do I get stuff out? Do I have to, I'm assuming I have to probably give it power in order to get the stuff out of it. So let's go ahead and kick this on, which means you should be receiving power. So if I want this bucket, there we go. And I can put this back in the chest. Yes. No. Chest. Store. That's a recipe. Where did all routable inventories? Kind of not understanding how this works. Let's go ahead and turn this off. Let's click on this quest. Oh, we can choose our reward. Nice. Can I get a katana? No. So we can get a golden something, or we can get knuckle dusters. You only do 5 attack damage. Let's get the knuckles. Probably going to be, you know what? Actually, I want to try the spear. We'll grab the spear. Oh, let's go into mode. Yeah. Oh, you swing with the spear? I wanted to do some stabbies. Oh, well, that's okay. Quests. Let's get out of here. There's also stunning. Higher weight lowers your stun, and then you get knockback. Stun replaces knockback, apparently. Just something to keep in mind. But we were doing RF tools. Okay, central storage. The storage scanner can remotely access inventories in an area around it. Set the radius in the bottom left corner, and then click scan. Oh. I don't see a button that says scan necessarily, though. Click the button, toggle wide storage list. Click the button that says scan. This is a storage scanner, right? Export to current container. Also, yeah, where did my water bucket go? Did it like just get... Oh, it's out. It's right here. Okay. So like, if I want to put this water bucket in this chest, for example, and I export to current container, I don't quite understand how this works. And the book or the quest is lying. Select an inventory from the list to access it. The buttons on the left of it allow you to change their order. Each inventory has a star next to them, which shows if they are routable, are the only inventory that items can be inserted into. Okay. Oh, I see. So I have to actually turn these on, and then it will show. Okay. Oh, so then I don't want stuff to go into the furnace. Perfect. So I can do this. Don't need anything to go into the coal generator. I'll manually put stuff into there, the chest. And you only use power when I actually take items out of you. Because that's kind of cool. So now if I do this, now I can say, okay, I want these. And we lost a little bit of power. Now if I want to put this back in here, oh, I just took the carpet. Okay, how do I put things back? Export to current container, first routable container. Open manual is a powerful block that can search nearby inventories and display. It is also possible to access those items and store them again. Okay, that's a great guide. Chest. Move to the bottom, or remove from inventory list. I wanna put this stuff. Oh, there we go. Oh, I have to actually shift click it and it'll go into the chest. Okay, and that probably showed up in this chest, right? Yes. So if I wanted to go into this chest, which is my miscellaneous chest, I shift click it. It goes into this spot. I can't drag to this spot, which is interesting, but I can click it into there, and it goes into and it's going into the first. Yeah, I want it to export to the current container. So if I want it to go there, it goes into the current container. So it'll go into the one that I'm looking at, or it can go into the first available, which is fine. We can have it set to the first available because that means I don't have to organize this at all. It can just put stuff wherever it wants. And I can turn these off, right? I can remove the inventory from the list. So like if I don't want the coal generator to even show up, I can just remove it. Quartz grindstone, furnace can go. And actually, honestly, the quartz grindstone isn't necessary anymore. We have overdoubling with mechanism, which means we can go ahead and shift click it into there. Bam, and it goes away. I like that. So we can put all this stuff into this. and it'll go into the system. Are we out of room? No, that's not possible. We're not out of room. UI bug. It just was a little delayed because our lapis or the blue dye should be somewhere here. Blue dye. Bam. So it did show up. Okay. Storage scanner is a go. Sort by name, filter the list of items. So if I say I want blue dye and it tells me which chest it's in, and there's blue dye in 2 different chests, which is kind of not what I want. So we have 4 here. Where else do we have blue dye? It says there is 8 total. I only see 4. Oh, you know what? There is that option. Blue dye. Oh, there's not. So how come when I put in 4, it reads it as 8? Shift click a single item. But when I do it, it gives me 2. Huh. Interesting. So cobble, like, let's look at golden nuggets. 16 gold nuggets. Yeah, but then look, I pulled out 8. Why is it showing? It's showing everything as doubled. Yeah, because I definitely don't have 64 logistical transporters. I have 32. Interesting. Everything in here is doubled. Is that something I did wrong, or is it just, or is there a bug going on with this? I'm going to assume that there is a bug going on, and it's just rendering everything as twice. Which I don't necessarily care for, but that's okay. Well, what did I just do? Oh, oh man, I'm putting my stuff away. That's not what I want. I was just wondering what that button did. So give me my time in a bottle. Give me my torches. So that's the export slot. So it goes into there and then comes back here. Okay. Give me the Akashic Tome. Give me my Paxel back. My Tachi. What else did I have? Food. Let me get some cobblestone. Just give me a full stack of that. And then there was my bread. Yeah, okay. Now, can bread be turned into toast, by the way? Do we have the ability to... Oh, there's an Enderman in our base. Let's go put our Tachi to the test. Let's pray I don't die, because I'm actually going to use the mechanic as intended. So let's go ahead and... Yeah. Let's go, Enderman. Oh, literally as I smacked him, he disappeared. Oh, get out of here. Yeah. Oh, he's stunned. Oh, he's like grabbing me. Oh, goodness gracious. That was close. I almost lost it. But we did get another ender pearl out of it, so I'll take it. Let's see what the special attack looks like in third person. Yeah! That was a cool sound, too. Sweet. Well, thanks for showing up, Enderman. We got to demonstrate some cool stuff because of you. And we got an ender pearl. Sweet. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of this doubling the inventory. I don't know what to do about that. I don't know if there's anything I can necessarily do about that, but we don't have to live with it for terribly too long. You know, it's only temporary. We'll work on getting a different kind of setup here as we go forward. So let's go see what quests we have. We have some rewards. Just Maho Sukai, and I thought I had done something else, but we haven't. All right, what else we got? RF tools. I'm kind of trying to work our way in one singular chapter, but at the same time, there's a lot of things that we can't do. Like I don't have the power to make a shield projector. A programmer, I don't even know what that is or how to use that. Copy and paste programs, digital chests. Modular storage block is used to store items. Depending on the storage module installed, it can hold up to 300 stacks. You can also insert a filter. On the left, you have a 3x3 crafting grid. You can craft using store items. Oh, okay. So this is modular storage is similar to the storage scanner. So this scans all the blocks around you, whereas the modular storage keeps everything contained within itself into the storage modules. And there are different tiers of storage modules. This requires infused diamonds and blocks of diamonds, but it can hold 500 stacks of items, which isn't like, is that like 500 individual? Like this counts as a stack. This counts as a stack, even though it's not a full stack, it counts as a stack. Because 500 is really not that much for requiring 2 blocks of diamonds. That doesn't seem to be, the most storage out there in the world. But yeah, hey, it is what it is. But I think, we're getting close. We're pretty much at the wrapping up point. So I think it's a good stopping point for now. And then next episode, I'll figure out where we want to go. Really, our current bottleneck is resources, but we're working on that. We need more diamonds for sure. And we're at, it's doing its thing. It's mining different chunks and everything. We're just not getting lucky with it. But I think our next step is to get better power generation going on. So I don't know which way I want to necessarily go with that. The solar generators, though, nice, and I need to make one for quest purposes. They only generate, 17 RF per tick, I think it says in the book. If we go in here, 17 RF per tick in the daytime, even. Not even, it doesn't even do it at night, which makes sense. It's a solar generator. Now the advanced one can generate 105, but an advanced one requires you to make 4 regular ones, which is not the cheapest in the world. These solar panels are kind of expensive, and you need 3, which means we would need 12 of these, and that's just for 1 solar. Or we can make wind generators, but we'd have to get them up. If we want to maximize that, we'd have to get up to Y level 200. We are at Y level 64 as a base, so we'd have to get up to 200 somehow, and I don't even see a mountain anywhere, and we don't have, I guess the slime island could do, but then we need to get into some kind of wireless RF transport. What options do we have for that? I think that this section will tell us about that, right? FE storage, FE transfer. You're just, I need wireless FE transfer. Quantum entangler, not even anywhere near that for sure. Yeah, nothing wireless transport or anything. So it's probably going to be quantum entangler porters is really going to be our only option, because Flux Networks isn't in the pack or anything. Let's see. I'm just trying to see what other options we have for generating power. Biogenerator, gas burning generator is definitely going to be on our list. And then we already looked through this. Okay, I'll figure out what we're going to do. But anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. Let's go into our cool looking mode and wrap things up. So if you enjoyed, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Have yourself a good one.